Morning, folks. Morning.
Morning.
That was one of the guys I got on Wednesday morning, but so the people out, look. Sun's doing its best to get out. Anyway, good morning, folks. Thank you for tuning in, those that have. And I'm hearing more and more of you actually being inspired to a degree and getting out and doing some runs, which is good. One of the reasons I'm doing it is for that. So not sure I like these 9 o'clock starts, but I did yesterday. As I said, I've tuned into the Elite's Elite Gym's online broadcast and did some exercising with Scott, one of the coaches, who's doing a great job. He's doing 2 sessions a day, and well done, Scott, for going to the trouble of doing that. And it's good because on Zoom you can see 1 or 2 faces from the gym that you've not seen for a while, so socially it's quite good too. So and even though I've been exercising every day for the last week or so, some of the stuff that Scott put us through, it's more intense. So yeah, 1 or 2 stiff limbs this morning, which surprised me really. But I'll be doing it again at 10 o'clock. So I'll be there, Scott. And if any other people from Elite Gym, I'll say hello to you. Morning. I'll say hello to you there. So it's good to see the gym coming together. And I know, not read it properly, but I know some of the guys are delivering food parcels to the vulnerable, which is good to see happening. Jack Flatley being one of them, professional fighter, doing his bit for the community. And I've got my Portuguese boxing shirt on today. I've had it on before, but this is the one that, let's get this. This is the one that I got when I was over at Gordon Cooper's 70th birthday party. Gordon lives in Albufeira, and I went across, and because I was training for an event, a white collar boxing event, I didn't neglect my training. So I went to this gym in Portimao. I think I pronounced it right today. English people tend to pronounce it differently. Where is it? So I think I pronounced it correctly today. I mean, I found a fantastic Spanish accent. Or Portuguese accent, not Spanish. Morning. So when this is all over, people are going to Albufeira. Morning, Albufeira for the holidays. Get to Portimao, get to this gym. A great session there with the lead man. Oh, we're now getting fancy dress joggers, and I'll show you one in a minute. At least it's fancy. Yeah, it's got to be fancy dress. This it can't be normal. Good morning. You're being live streamed.
Oh, lovely. Hiya.
Yeah. Is this going to be a new thing? What a shame it's that I don't. What a shame it is that I don't like dressing up. Mine's working overtime now. We've got loads of fancy dress stuff up in the loft. Now we've actually taken it down from the loft. One of our jobs sorting it out. Well, Louise is sorting it out. Anyway, how did you go on with MCF yesterday? MCF. Make Contact Friday. I gave you all a task to look down your Facebook friends and find somebody you felt would appreciate a call. Oops, the joggers everywhere this morning. Morning.
Thank you.
So there's, I gave you all a task to go down your Facebook friends page and find somebody that lives on their own. Give them a call. Morning. And I did 2 yesterday, so I hope you did too. 2 calls. Just having a break here.
Thank you.
2 people faster than me are running past. So who have we got here? Amanda, nice to see you. I know Bob Walker, the guy who used to work at BT, was speaking to Brian Hayes the other day. Bob now lives in Italy. Doesn't do Facebook very much, so he's probably not going to be seeing this. So hopefully, Amanda, when this is over, go and visit Brian again. So Bob told me a little bit about his experience talking to Brian, so I'm well aware how things are there. But I hope I get to visit him. And I know he's got an 85th birthday coming up in May. So it's something like my birthday where I planned a big do with nearly 200 there because I was 70, or I am 70, and it all got scuppered. But I'm still hoping to do it either later this year or maybe even March the 20th in 2021. So what else have we got? Louise is now watching. It's not working today. One of our NHS workers. Not today, a day off today. So we had this bringing people on your Facebook list. One of the key things, a little tip for anybody who's doing it, is the person you're ringing, ask them to ring you the next day. It's a two-way thing. I think, as I said yesterday, one of the main things for people that live on their own, out of work, etc., is they need to get into some sort of routine And in fact, I think we all do, to get through this. Loads of inspirational things. Facebook's quite a good thing. Loads of inspirational ideas. While people have got so much time on their hands. Congratulations to Dan Hamer for a video of him kicking a tea bag into a cup on the worktop from a distance of about 8 or 9 feet. And rumour has it he did it first time. Really? Anyway, it looks good. I don't know whether he's posted it on, probably it has. Posted it on Facebook. It's quite a good little video. Rich asked the fans to do the toilet roll challenge yesterday to make up a video. We'll be probably looking at that today. So lots of ideas people are coming up with, and they're fun ideas, which is good. Another one yesterday, my friend Gordon, the guy I went to see in Portugal, came up with another idea. List 6 bands or musical artists that you've seen over the years. You've actually been to their concerts, and out of 6 that you put on there, one's a rogue one that you haven't seen, and the challenge for people is to guess which one it is. And I think I was the first one to get it right. I've forgotten now who his were. Roy Orbison was one, Madness, The Animals. Oh, I've forgotten who they were now. Oh, I can't remember. But anyway, he guessed wrong for my 6 that I put on. So if you want to have a go, I think I see a friend of mine across the riverbank that oh no, it's not, or it might be. I say it's not what it used to be. The 6 that I put on, morning. You okay?
Yeah, good.
You enjoyed it last night?
Yeah, it's good.
Pardon?
I think it's a good laugh.
Yeah, it was. Maybe we should do a proper quiz next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Where do you think to?
Sorry?
Where do you think to?
Well, that's an idea. I don't go for fancy dress, me. You know that. See you. Take care. Yeah, that was Steve, one of my friends. We did a Zoom meeting last night. Once a month for about God knows how many years. Must be 40, 50 years. Couples, a few friends, couple friends I've met socially about once a month, once every 5 weeks. And we've always done it since before any of us were married, and then we've been through the whole gamble of getting married, having kids, kids having kids. So of course unfortunately the discussions have moved on a little bit from the early days of talking about getting married, talking about kids and looking after the kids. Conversation now talks about our parents going into nursing homes. Hey, the circle of life, eh? Anyway, so we met last night. Seven of us, I think, or six. Well, there was 7 altogether. 7 of us, or 7 screens. Some couples, some singles, and that was good fun. Good to get together. And we didn't have to worry about who was going to drive home. That was one plus. Because usually we do take it in turns to drive when we go to people's houses. So that was one plus factor. I didn't have to worry about taxi or driving home. Hi, Dougie. So let's see who we got here. Amy, good morning, Amy. Good morning, Paul Chapman. Good morning, Gaz again. Hope you went out for your run yesterday, Gaz. Yeah, so my 6. This is competition for 6 bands or artists that you've seen over the years, and to say I got mine right. Oh God, I think it's the first person to get it right. So competition for you guys. Here's my 6 were Johnny Cash, Cliff Richard, Sweet, The Animals, Wings. That's 6. Johnny Cash, Cliff Richard, Sweet, The Animals, Wings. Oh, maybe it was only 5. Can't remember if I put anybody else on. So, out of those 5, Johnny Cash, Richard, Sweet, The Animals, Wings. Out of those 5, which one have I not actually seen live? And with Wings, I mean Wings and not Paul McCartney. I've actually seen Paul McCartney separately. So which of those have I not actually seen live? I'm trying to think if there's another one, but I don't think there was. Ooh, here we go. Oh, Scott's on this morning. Scott, I'll be there at 10 o'clock. You can kill me again, like you did yesterday. Those muscles, even though I've been out, Scott, and doing exercises after my run. You touched some muscles yesterday that I've not touched for a while, but it's the intensity more than anything else. But it's good, it's just what we all need. So thanks for that, Scott. And I'm hoping there'll be a few on this morning, because you can see people socially as well. So good on you, Scott, for doing that. Not sure how Zoom works in terms of you get 40 minutes free, but we got a message last night to say that our viewing had been extended. I hope I'm not paying for that, because we carried on for a couple of hours. Probably got canned somewhere on the line. Somebody explain to me why they do that. Right. Who have we got here? Oh, Paul's watching. Oh, quite a few people this morning. That's good. Well, I better get start running again, hadn't I? As I think I'm slacking. So no answers yet as to those, out of those 5 acts, which one I've actually not seen live. Sweet, The Animals, Wings, Johnny Cash, Cliff Richard. So it's one piece to do with your friends, do a similar one. So like I say, I'm sure there were 6, but I can't remember the 6th one where. I'll let you have a look at the run for a while. And a question was asked yesterday, so it'd take me for 24 hours to answer it. Well, it hasn't really, because I've not even thought about it, it's just come to me now. My Dan asked me yesterday, who's my most favourite player that I've seen live? That's not a Man United player. And going back to when I first started watching football in 1963. I think I went with Gordon Cooper actually. May have done. A guy called John Gregory, lived on Field Street in Droylsden, was the guy that enticed me to going to see Man United for the first time. So I was 13, so it was quite late really. But my dad and my brother weren't particularly into football, so but once I went, it grabbed me straight away. And as most people that know me very well, Dennis Law was playing that day, and from that day onwards Dennis became my favourite Man United player. But the player that I quite liked at the time, and you'd think being young as I was, it would be a forward striker, but it wasn't. The guy that I quite took to was an Arsenal player. Should have competition now, who was that Arsenal player? Nat might know that. Going back to 1963 though. But my favourite non-Man United player in 1963, when I first started watching football regularly, was an Arsenal player. And probably not one that springs to mind. I just thought he was a class player. And I think most people in my generation would probably agree with me on that. So, anything coming through here? Good morning, Helen. Who have we got here? Good, Julia. Nice to see you. Louise, again. Paul Chapman. Come on, Paul, you should. Whoops, what's happened there? Whoop. Paul Chapman. My youth, far too young. And who was the band that I never saw out of those five? For those that weren't watching before, Sweet, Cliff Richard, Johnny Cash, The Animals, Wings. I'll give you the answer in a minute. Anyway, I'll tell you when I first saw these people for the first time. Oh, anybody got any answers? No. So, two competitions for you. Who was the Arsenal player that I took a shine to in 1963? I know it's going back a long time. And which musical act did I not actually go and see live? Wings, The Animals, Sweet, Johnny Cash. We got another one now. Oh, Cliff Richard. So there was Johnny Cash, Cliff Richard, Wings, The Animals, Sweet. I need to have some guesses, guys. I'll tell you who it wasn't out of those five acts. This is one act that I did see live. Wings. 1973. I saw them at Stretford B&Q. What? Stretford B&Q. Stretford B&Q in the 70s was a music venue. It's not even the B&Q anymore, it's been closed down. But in 1973 it was a music venue and I went to see Wings. First time I'd ever seen Paul McCartney, first time I'd ever seen a Beatle. And to be fair, Paul McCartney's the only Beatle I've ever seen live. So that was Wings. So it wasn't Wings. It wasn't Sweet. I saw Sweet at Blackpool. It's the place where they do the Strictly Come Dancing ballroom. Not sure whether it's the Winter Gardens or the Tower, but it's definitely that venue, because I remember the floor and the stage. 1971. I saw Sweet. It was a social event organised by BT. I think the Sports and Social Club. Went to see Sweet. So there's two. Johnny Cash, Yep, saw Johnny Cash, 1969, at the Free Trade Hall. Not a musical venue anymore. A bit like B&Q really, at Stretford. So it's Leaves 2 now. It's either Cliff Richard or the Animals. Sad to admit, the next one act I saw was Cliff Richard. When I first started going out with Louise, I got tickets from again from BT, a trip to go and see Cliff Richard at the NEC Birmingham, 1979. So it leaves the Animals. So like Gordon Cooper, I've never seen the Animals, although when I was working in Birmingham in 1976 I went to the night out nightclub called The Night Out, and I saw I'm pretty sure, memory serves me correctly, pretty sure I saw Alan Price, who was the keyboard player with the Animals. I think he was touring with Georgie Fame at the time. They had a little period in the 70s where they got together and did a tour. The Night Out was a fantastic venue. You had a meal there, and you had some really good acts. One of the best acts I ever saw live at the Night Out was Tommy Cooper. He was absolutely brilliant. So funny. Whew. So who else? So if you're watching, I know most people have done it, but if you're watching, just give me a hello. And I'm going to finish this video soon. Not sure what time I'm going to do this run in the morning. Depends whether Scott's doing a session at 10 o'clock. No, he's not doing one tonight. So I'm going to finish this today. Thank you for watching. Morning. So don't forget, I can make contact Saturday if you want as well. So some people are finding this isolation thing really, really hard. So have a think about that, folks, and make contact with somebody and see how they are. And as I say, get them to ring you back the next day, because it works two ways. So with that, have a good Saturday. I think the weather's going to get slightly better, hopefully, but it doesn't really affect us that much, does it? At least some of us can get into the gardens, those that are morning, those that are fortunate enough to have gardens. So stay safe, folks, and I'll see you tomorrow.